Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how I made these supernatural charms that you can turn into a necklace, some magnets, perhaps a pin or something, or whatever you want. And as always, I'll leave a list of everything you need to make these down below in the description box, so make sure you check down there. So yeah, let's just get started. First, I'll be turning the Impalas license plate into a charm. I found this rectangle plate at my local craft store. I measured it and found an image of the license plate, resized it, and printed it out. I'll leave a link to the image I used down below in the description box. You're also going to need some type of glue. I'm using E6000. I'll also be using this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. This was actually my first time using this stuff, so I tested it out before I did the actual charm, and it really made my picture bleed. So when I did the actual charm, I let the ink dry after printing out the image, and then I sprayed my image with acrylic sealer. You can also use a thin layer of Mod Podge, and this will help make the image not bleed so much when you put the dimensional magic over it. So after I did all that, I cut out my image and made sure it fit into the plate. When I resized the image, I pretty much made sure the height was accurate because I knew I could trim the sides of the image if needed. Once your image fits into the plate, you're going to go ahead and glue it down and wait until the glue is completely dry before moving on. Then you can go ahead and apply the dimensional magic to the top of your image. I don't even really think you need the dimensional magic. If you just put regular Mod Podge over the image, I think it'd be okay, but I don't know. I just did this and it took about 3 hours to completely, set and whatnot, and it came out crystal clear like this. And that's it for this one. Let's move on. For the next set of charms I'll be making, you're going to need some corked bottles. I found these at my local craft store as per usual. Then I printed out some labels that I made and this exorcism that they use in the episode Swap Meet and Repo Man. And they have a bunch of different ones that they've used on the show, but I just chose this one and I rolled it into a scroll type of thing and popped it into the corked bottle. Hopefully I don't have a need to uncork this bottle ever again. And that's it for this one, so now I'm going to be making Castiel's Grace. To make this, I just used a bit of water and blue food coloring, and to give it some dimension, I added a piece of napkin to the bottle. Originally, I wanted this to glow like it does on the show, and I was going to add some glow-in-the-dark stuff, but that doesn't really last that long. Every few moments you have to recharge it with the light, and it was just too much of a hassle. If you're going to go to like a convention or perhaps just going to a friend's house to watch Supernatural and you wanted to have something really cool, you can kind of like pop open a blue glow stick and add it to the bottle. That'd be really cool, I think. So yeah, I just did it this way, and I think it looks like Castiel's Grace just without the glow effect. And another thing, I'm not really sure if water will eventually evaporate from the bottle, so if you're worried about that, you can just use baby oil or clear Elmer's glue, but I decided not to glue any of my corks to the bottle, so if it does eventually do that, then I will just replace it, so no big deal. Then I burnt my label, and I'll show you how to do that in the next clip, and I put it on some packing tape, trimmed the packing tape, and taped it to the bottle. Okay, whatever. I can't speak. So then I added some angel wings to this because I thought it'd be cute, and that's it for this one. So this is how I burnt my labels. I just took a lighter and set the paper on fire. Make sure you leave enough space, when you cut out the label. Make sure you leave enough space so you can do this and not put the letters on fire, or you know what I mean. And be careful while doing this. Don't burn yourself or set anything else on fire, or if you're too young to do this, ask someone who's older and whatnot. And yeah, just be smart about it. I thought it gives it a cool touch to the bottle, and yeah. If you read the label, I'm making holy oil, and I just used vegetable oil and poured it into the bottle. You can use any oil that you have as long as it's not clear, because you kind of want it to look different than the holy water that I'll be making or you'll be making. But if you're not making holy water, then just use whatever oil you have, basically. Next, I'll be making holy water, and obviously I just added water to this. And again, if you're worried about the whole evaporation of the water thing, I don't know, science, blah, 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 you can just add clear Elmer's glue or clear glue, clear glue that you have. It doesn't have to be Elmer's clear glue. Or baby oil, because that's clear as well. If you wanted, I think it'd be really neat to add a cross charm to this one. What's a supernatural video without salt? So for this one, you're going to need a match and obviously some salt. And then, place the match inside the the bottle, and then pour the salt inside there, and that's it. Just make sure you don't pour the salt all the way or you won't be able to see the match, obviously. I've previously made a Harry Potter bottle cap video, but I thought it'd be really cool to make some bottle cap images of Supernatural, so I'll leave a link to these down below in the description box, and I'll also leave a link to the Harry Potter bottle cap video if you're interested in that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make a bottle cap charm in this video as well. Well, obviously you're going to need some bottle caps. I'm using these flat ones. If you're going to make this into a charm, you're going to need this metal hole punch thing. They actually have kits now, bottle cap kits, and this comes with it, so you can check that out. If you don't want to poke any holes, you can buy these pre-holed cut, whatever it's called. They have some bottle caps with holes in them already. You'll also need a 1-inch hole puncher, or you can just use scissors if you want to. So take your image and your 1-inch hole puncher and place it into the 1-inch hole puncher and punch it out. Then take your metal hole puncher and pop a hole into it, but you can obviously skip this if you bought the bottle caps with the holes already in them. Then go ahead and glue your image to the bottle cap. I'll be using these epoxy stickers to place over my image, which is what I wish I found for the rectangle, plate that I did for the license plate charm, but they didn't have epoxy stickers for that particular plate. But they have a bunch of these in the craft store. So I think this is really easy. Just take it off the little plastic thing, make sure you don't get your filthy paws on the sticky part, and pop it right onto the image, and that's it. You're done. These are some ideas that you can add to the bottle cap charm. All the extra charms that I added to the bottle cap charms I found at my local craft store. I added a Batman charm to the I'm Batman image, and this is one of my favorite Supernatural episodes, by the way. I added this gun charm to Saving People Hunting Things, the family business bottle cap charm that I made. I added this shoe charm to the I Lost My Shoe bottle cap charm. I swear, this is one of my favorite episodes. It's so funny. I know it doesn't look like Sam's shoe, but this is one of my favorite shoes, so I didn't mind it so much. I added a plane charm to this bottle cap charm because this image is from the episode Phantom Traveler, where Dean and Sam have to go on a plane to take care of a demon that's possessing people, and Dean is so afraid of planes, and this is like one of my favorite episodes because when the plane is going down, Dean starts screaming like bloody murder, and I thought it'd be funny to add a plane charm to that. And here's another one of Dean screaming. This one was Yellow Fever, and it's when Dean gets the ghost sickness or something, and there's this one scene where he gets super scared by a cat, and I just thought I swear every time I watch it, it makes me so, it's so hilarious. He's like, that was scary. I don't know. So I added a cat charm to that because he gets scared by the cat. I used my last bottle to add some fake blood to it. I just mixed some clear Elmer's glue and a few drops of red food coloring until I got a blood shade that I liked. And I'm going to add this blood vial to one of my bottle cap charms. Before I put the cork back on, I cleaned the top of the bottle so it won't be so messy. I added this blood vial to my angel banishing symbol, but I'm going to make another label and add it to the label printout thing that says demon blood, so you can have it as a standalone necklace if you wanted to. Then I'm going to make some of the bottle cap charms into magnets, and all you're going to need is some magnetic buttons, preferably the adhesive ones, just so you can save a step and just peel off the little backing and stick it to your bottle cap charm instead of gluing it on or anything like that, or you can use magnetic tape if you want to. You can also turn your bottle caps into pins. All you need to do is buy these pins with the flat backing. That way you can glue it onto the back of the bottle cap. I actually bought these pins for an upcoming Harry Potter DIY that I'm working on, and I'm so excited about it. But I kind of just want to say something, because I do these other fandom videos, and some people get kind of mad about it, but just, I'm a fangirl. I love a lot of things. Like, Harry Potter is obviously my #1, but I'm a fangirl. I want to do some other fandom stuff every once in a while, but I'm not done with Harry Potter. I never said that I was. I sometimes want to do some other fandom DIYs, and I hope you guys don't mind. Finally, the last charm I'll be showing you to make is going to be a pie charm. You're going to need tan felt fabric, scissors, red glass beads or blue glass beads depending on what pie you're making, clear glue, and a bottle cap. I made mine into a magnet, so you're going to need a magnetic button or magnetic tape if you're going to do that as well. So take your tan felt fabric and your bottle cap and flip your bottle cap over and trace it out onto the felt fabric. Then go ahead and cut that circle out. Take your clear glue and apply glue inside the bottle cap. And then place that circle you cut out into the bottle cap and firmly press it in like so. Take your clear glue again and pour some glue into that bottle cap on top of the felt fabric, and then get some red beads and pour it into that glue, and then use your fingers to gently press the beads into the glue. Then I'm just cutting out 6 thin strips out of my felt fabric, and these will be used to make the lattice on top of the pie. I'm adding another clear layer of glue to kind of seal those glass beads in. And so my felt fabric strips have something to adhere to. I'm not even going to attempt to explain this, so hopefully you can learn how to place the strips onto your fake pie by watching me do it. Once I have all the strips placed, I'm taking my glue and kind of securing all the strands down. Then I'm just taking my scissors and going around the pie to trim the excess of the strips. Like I said before, I decided to turn mine into a magnet, so I took one of my adhesive magnetic buttons and applied it to the back of my bottle cap. I think Dean would totally approve of this, but he would be disappointed because it's not edible. And that's it, that's all I have to show you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you're a Sam girl or a Dean girl. Also, let me know what other fandoms you'd like to see on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more supernatural videos. Please subscribe to my channel for more DIYs and future videos, and thanks so much for watching.